Hey guys, welcome back to another All About Andy video. We have finally, and I mean finally made it. It is our third playthrough, guys. Or fourth. I don't know. We've been doing this for quite a bit. But my goodness, we have made it to the Antonio Pena homage tribute show, guys. I just want to say I'm super excited. As always, I am accompanied by my good friend Brax. Say hello.
Yo, what is it good, guys? We are here. I am so damn excited for this show. And more importantly, I'm so excited for my show. But before we get to my show, we gotta see what my boy Andy has cooked for tonight.
It's gonna be nothing short of what they call gifted. And we're gonna prove it tonight. There are some matches, there's some stipulations here, So now there's extra oomph needed. And we'll see. We got a couple of pre-show matches, which we're gonna dive into. And here we go, guys. It starts off Dolph Ziggler, El Generico. It's gonna be good old back and forth. However, El Generico hasn't been able to get a victory since the start. And he shouldn't change that tonight. He's at least looking at top of the brainbuster, but as he's about to do it, Ziggler wiggles out and connects with a zigzag midair, pinning El Generico with a nice, quick, dashing sort of victory. Ziggler's trying to build himself back up. He used to be a contender for the Latin American title, but ended up losing the match that mattered most, the match for the title. Will he get himself back there? Who knows? We will see. Let's go on. Connor.
Hi, I'm Dolph Ziggler. That's amazing.
Connor will take on PENA. These two women have been proving themselves, yet never been in title contention for some odd reason, except Connor. And so Athena is trying to build herself up as well. And these two women are going to be going back and forth. It's going to be stiff. And I mean a stiff match, Athena's going to end up going for the O-face instead of cliffs, But as she goes for it, she gets caught in the Connor lock and is forced to tap out to Connor. Oh my god, these matches are quite wow. We move on though. And lastly, this match here is to see who will challenge MVP or Rey Mysterio for the Latin American title. After this, Christopher Daniels been close to the title before. Prince Devitt been close to the title before. Mystico and Psycho Clown are here to prove themselves as to why they won. Christopher Daniels is going to be attacking Psycho Clown. He connects with the best moonsault ever onto the announce table. And into the English speaking announce table, by the way. We'll tell you those statements first here. And Psycho Clown and Daniels are out. And Devitt is able to have Mystico in the drop zone. Goes for the coup de grace. Mystico, however, moves out the way. Devitt trips on himself. And then Mystico's able to connect with the Mystico. That tilt-a-whirl Fujiwara. And there's no rope breaks here. And so Devitt's trying to crawl. But what Mystico does, he gets close to the ropes and uses the ropes, tangles the bottom rope on the arm of Devitt and wrenches back, making Devitt tap Mystico as a shot at the Latin American title. I was surprised for a second. I was like, wait a minute, that's the wrong episode. We still have that footage from a few weeks ago. But, it was a pretty good match. All men were able to shine. And it just turns out gold is shine. We move on. Here we go. It is that time, guys. It's the time of the moment. We are kicking off. We open up with the package. This rivalry has been going on since the goodness. This is the final chapter. What happens here ends. This is going to be the last time these two meet for a very, and I mean a very, very long time, no matter what happens. So Malachi Black, KG, so remember, all is on the line. Malachi Black loses. He won't be able to challenge for the Mega title as long as Muto is champion. Muto loses the title. He has to join the House of Black. Not us, KG, but that's the great of top. So it's interesting. We move on. First match of the pay-per-view itself. Main show now. Kurt Angle and Drew Gulak take on Imperium. You know, last week Imperium, Walter that is, took on Kurt Angle. So Walter's a little mad at these two. The little stuff probably or fault bust. You know, and so Walter's gonna go ham on Drew Gulak. Right, so let's just start the match against Walter to sort of prove himself to Kurt Angle. However, you know, powerbomb after powerbomb, he drags Gulak to the floor. He tags Axel Dieter. They go for the Imperial Bomb. One. So Angle breaks it up, starts suplexing the living hell out of these two. And at a point, both men are holding onto each other, and a double German suplex connects onto Imperial. You know, Axel Dieter being the legal man. Angle hits the Angle Slam, and then Gulak sort of recovered. He gets up. Axel Dieter holds in the torture rag, you know, just working, and then he's like, nah. He throws him around, hits the neck breaker as well, and Gulak pins Axel Dieter. Oh my, what?
What the fuck? Holy shit. Gulak's over, baby.
No, yes, he is. Chad, is this real?
Hey guys, you guys gotta remember, Angle's night's not over.
It's not. It's not. He has an opportunity for the World Championship later tonight. That mega title. My goodness.
Will it be okay to fight? Will he have enough energy to take on Christian Cage?
We shall see. Oh my goodness. We move along. And oh my goodness, it's a barbed wire massacre. Last time after Messias beat Pagano wanted him in his home turf. Ensuring hard war. And so Messias is like a ridiculous kid. Got him. And so these two are getting gushing blood by the enemies. That white shirt in Pagano's wearing, that's gonna come back. It's like that time Matt Cardona wrestled in a white shirt just to see the effects of it. I think are ready and sort of going to out. Messias ends up delivering a dagger through the heart to a barbed wire table. So he drags up. 1, 2. Pagano kicks out. What the fuck? A couple minutes later, they're another tough pitbull. And then this time, Pagano hoists up the light tube that was right near, bangs it over the head of Messias, hoists him up, runs Death Valley Driver onto the other table, crashing him down. And then he's trying to call 1, 2. The ref's pulled out. What the hell? What's this guy doing here? This guy in a suit. And then he gets into the ring. Pagano's like confused, like, what are you doing, sir? And he bashes the microphone on Pagano's head. Oh my goodness. He's gushing a little bit of blood there. And Messias is able to get up just in the nick of time. Spares him daggers through the heart. Sent out of the ring onto a bed of nails. Covers 1, 2, 3, and Judas Messias picks up another victory. My, oh my Christ. Oh my goodness.
Jesus. Jesus.
Jesus Christ, indeed. The Holy Trinity needs to step in and do something after the match. See us celebrate. And here it comes. Chimera is revealed to be under the allegiance of Judas Messias. And he's like, Damas y caballeros, su ganador, Judas Messias. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Judas Messias. My goodness. My goodness. Because we have to move on. Tag titles are on the line. The All Night Express, Heart Mafia. My goodness. These two teams are going to go back and forth. However, the Heart Mafia is going to be the one with the advantage. Besides Shane Taylor. You know, eventually, the All Night Express try to hit their finisher onto Shelton Benjamin. It connects, but it gets in near fall. And eventually, Shane Taylor and Shelton Benjamin hoist up Brett Titus into a wheelbarrow pay dirt combo. And they think that's it. It's 1, 2. The ref gets pulled out. It's Los Guapos. What are they doing here?
Oh, baby, my God!
Los Guapos are here. They're attacking the Hurt Mafia. What the hell? My goodness. They have Shane Taylor down. Shelton Benjamin's taken out. Broken mirrors to each of them. And then the All Night Express look on. And then they're like, those titles, ours, theirs. And so the All Night Express take advantage of it. Ooh. And they take advantage of it. However, they get Benjamin back up. Hit that powerbomb neck breaker combo. 1, 2, 3. The All Night Express retain thanks to Alan Stone. My goodness. My goodness. Braxton. What did we just witness?
I don't know, but guys, my Los Guapos shirt is on. I got my cowboy hat on. Let's fucking go.
Damn fucking right. And so Alan Stone and Matthias Wilder in the ring. They're like, we will see. We don't know it, but I guarantee we will hold those titles. Not them, not anyone back there. Us. And to solidify the statement, double super K-Tip champions, and they hold the titles off them. Oh my goodness. Those Guapos stand tall. And move on. The reign of the greatest title is on. Michelle McCool gets back in us. Michelle McCool's champion 3 good months. Those 3 months have been pure domination by her. In the end, however, back in us is going to and that explosive exploder. That avalanche exploder is like her best. That's the ace and the deck of cards. And so she tries to go for it. But Jiraiya with an uppercut knocks down. She realizes the opportunity she has. Over the moon, Salt connects. But as she lands, Michelle McCool hoists her up. Faith breaker on top of Becca Knox. She stacks both women. 1, 2, 3, and Michelle McCool takes. My goodness. She used the hatred back the Knox and Io Shirai after each other, and walked out victorious. This is why you don't want Michelle McCool in a triple threat match. Michelle McCool is automatically guaranteed to be the victor. My goodness. Who's going to stop Michelle?
My God, who's going to stop her?
I mean,
Who's going to stop her?
earlier tonight, we had Connor pick up an impressive victory. Could Connor be next in line? Who knows? We will have to see that for sure. Move on. And here we go. MVP's title reign. All the highlights of it, how he won it, how he's defended it, how much prestige he's brought to the title. And then he signed for Mysterio. You're just the last chapter of my career, of what my success is. So I hope you really bring the game. That what I feel. I feel the worth that comes from that glory of being the so-called best luchador, the greatest one to ever do this. So I want your son back too. Maybe afterwards, we'll need a new father figure or a new male figure in this life. It's clearly the one he wants. It's you, sir. You don't go.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like MVP would do. Remember when Carmelo Hayes did the whole different jerseys of everybody he beat, and then before you thought Ricochet had his ready to go?
Yeah.
I feel like MVP is doing that. He has Hayes ready to go.
Oh yeah, he does. 100%. And he pulls out. He comes out actually wearing the Halloween Havoc inspired attire that Rey Mysterio wore to beat Eddie.
Look familiar?
And then he's coming out, aura-filled entrance, and then the Hurt Lock are all in suits. The white suits, the purple tie. They're like, go on, sir. And, he told them, he's like, it's going to be easy work. Like, you guys want to stay? That's fine. You guys can watch. And they go back. And when Rey Mysterio comes out, and, he happens to be dressed in some nice red and white gear. The match begins, and all of a sudden, Rey Mysterio assaults the living hell out of MVP, ambushing MVP. MVP's able to shove him, but Mysterio, with the dropkick to the knee, sends MVP to the ropes, connects with the 619. What the hell? The match just started. And then he goes up. It goes for the frog splash. MVP gets the knees up. Hits the drive-by. Oh my goodness. He covers Rey Mysterio. 1, 2, Mysterio kicks out. My goodness. These two are in it to end each other. Mysterio wants to prove a point, but MVP wants to prove a legacy. So here we go. We see MVP putting Mysterio in the middle rope. We realize it's the family. His family says stuff. That's the man of the house. That's the man of the house. Funny. And he steps out. And he starts arguing with Rey Mysterio's wife. And then he looks at Dominic. And he shoves the kid back into his. And Rey Mysterio realizes what just happened. And he goes out and he just drop kicks him into the barricade. But drop kicks MVP. Sends him to the ring post head first. Face first, technically. Oh my goodness. And then sends him back into the ring. My oh my. And then the ref went out to check on Dominic, which isn't his job to begin with. And so, he's distracted. Bobby Lashley comes in charging. Spears Rey Mysterio. Sends him into the ring. My goodness. And MVP is laughing. He's like, I didn't even need it, but I guess. He hits the playmaker, spiking Rey Mysterio. My goodness. He centers him in the middle of the ring. And he's like, he tracks him a little closer. He goes to the top rope. We've never seen MVP in the top rope. And he, with his hand, gestures MVP. He ducks a frog splash of his own on Rey Mysterio. 1, 2, 3. MVP. Holy shit. What a thing. What a match.
What a match.
If you are Rey Mysterio, your son just got clowned by the guy that kicked your ass. Where do you go from? Where does
Well, if I was Dominic Mysterio, I'd get in that ring and challenge for that Latin American.
oh my god. Anyways,
Dude, MVP is over.
yeah. MVP.
Oh, hey, Gulak's kicking one up.
Yeah. We move along, and it's the cruiserweight title. Prince Puma challenged Kingston to a ladder match. Why a ladder match? Because that's the moment it all went down. Prince Puma for 41 minutes. He said something along the lines. No one.
Mike Tenay's out there, by the way, with in the corner of Kofi Kingston.
No, the
just
fuck
so
he
you
is
know.
not.
Mike Tenay's out there. He's like, you son of a bitch, you trying to go, I'll kick your ass. Mike Tenay here, and that Conan guy, you try anything, I will whoop your ass.
And so, Prince Puma said something along the lines. No one cared who I was until I was. You know, think nothing of it now, but like 4 years later, you'll watch a movie, you'll hear the exact same words. You're like, yo, wait a minute. Anyways, so Prince Puma, Kofi Kingston. They're not going after ladders right now. They're beating each other. Kingston starts off by hitting a Trouble in Paradise on Prince Puma. And, you know, he tried to pin him, but then realized he's about that. So he goes out, and he's trying to think of getting the ladder. But he puts it on the bridge of the other announce league. So, you know, he sends Puma out there. He has some lying there. You know, he's trying to go with boom drop. But eventually, Conan comes in with a cane, smacks the leg of Kofi Kingston, making Kofi like fall from the ladder on the ringside. Puma gets out, and then he moves the top layer of the steel steps and hits the vertigo on to the flat of the steel steps. A couple minutes later, you know that ladder's still on the bridge. And Kingston's trying to fight back, you know, that vertigo really hurt badly. And so he's trying to get Puma out of this. And he's fighting Conan at the same time. It's a Trouble in Paradise to Conan, taking him out. And then you hear someone in the crowd cheering, fuck that Conan guy, fuck him. And they show the camera, it's Mike.
Fuck that Conan guy, that son of a bitch.
And it's Mike Tenay. And he happens to be wearing a La Parka shirt.
No, he's not. It says I'm not La Parka with a La Parka picture on it.
And then Prince Puma realizes what just happened. He sends Kofi onto the barricade, drop kicks him, hits another vertical on the steel steps. Then he has him on the ladder bridge. And then it's not worth it. Drags him back into the ring. He has the ladder. And then he climbs up and he's looking down at Kofi Kingston. It's like, it's me. I adjusted to holds the title down. Prince Puma is your new AAA Cruiserweight champion.
As, oh my God, on the outside, Montanay jumped the barricade, beat the shit out of Conan.
Bro,
Oh my
Conan's been taken out.
God.
Prince Puma is the new AAA Cruiserweight champion. My goodness. We just
The young age of 19.
witnessed the first title change in AAA history as of the start of this channel, guys. My, oh my. Prince Puma is in a racer or something. People behind. And we go to the finals of this tournament. Kurt Angle, Christian. You know, early on in the match, the bald cap moment is attempted again. But Christian Cage realizes it. And he's like, yo, rap, look at this idiot. And you know, he ejects Gulak out of ringside. He's like, oh, dang it. However, when he's walking out, he pretty much knees the groin of Christian Cage. You know, Angle's nearby, hits the angle slam, but only gets a 2 count. My goodness. So, Christian Cage and Kurt Angle. You know, the Angle settles in, and he goes up the top rope, dives off, moonsault connects. 1, 2. Christian Cage keeps kicking out. My goodness. And so then, he locks the ankle lock in. Christian Cage rolls out of it, sends Angle into the corner. He goes, charges, elbow, strike. But this time Angle sends him to the corner, but Christian evades, hits the pendulum overhead kick. Oh my gosh. Angle is stunned. You know, but then Christian Cage connects with that reverse DDT. Now he has somebody he wants him. He's patting his chest out, hits the frog splash. Oh, 1, 2, Angle kicks out. And now these two men are at stake. My goodness. And now Christian Cage is going for a spear. He charges, but Angle realizes it, hits an over the head suplex. And oh my goodness. And then Angle, without hesitation, goes up the top rope, hits a moves up a midair, gets caught with a spear. My goodness. Intersected in the middle. My oh my. And then Christian Cage is able to take advantage of it. Hits the kill switch. Covers him. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Angle's right foot was touching a rope. My goodness. No. Christian Cage is upset. He got it won. He drags him. And he's struggling to get him back up. This is, you know, Angle, not a lot. Dude, he's hoisting a lot. Tries to go for another kill switch. But this time, Angle breaks out. Triple German suplexes. And then he goes for the Angle slam. But Christian Cage gets out of a chop block to Angle. And Angle gets, oh, he's mad. He picks the ankle of Christian Cage, locks the ankle lock, middle of the ring. You know, Christian Cage is trying to get out of it. But he locks the legs. Cage has nowhere to go. And oh my goodness, is he going to tap? Is he going to tap? And then he's falling to the rope. He gets to the rope. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Angle lets go. And then he's arguing with the ref. And all of a sudden, Drew Gulak comes back out and sneaks in. And then without either man noticing either Kurt or the ref, he's able to bring out the good old knuckle duster. Punch Christian Cage, sending him back into the ring. Angle goes for the angle slam one more time. Angle slam, but Christian Cage is smart enough to roll the fuck out the ring. My goodness. Angle goes out. He's struggling with him. sends him back into the ring. As he goes in, he has one leg over. Christian Cage just kicks the middle rope, getting Angle in the nutsack, hits the kill switch. Oh my goodness, this is how it goes. 1, 2, 3. Christian Cage has won the tournament. Christian Cage is next in line for the AAA Mega Championship. My goodness. My freaking goodness. Wow.
Andrew, in my honest opinion, I think Angle would have won this if he didn't have to pull double duty.
I think so too. I think that's going to be something that will have to get discussed next week. As Angle.
Indeed, or maybe beaten the shit out of.
And then Drew Gulak comes out and he's checking on Kurt Angle. But as he's checking on him, he gets hit with the kill switch by Christian Cage. And both men are left out. Christian Cage celebrates his victory. My goodness. We move on. It's main event time.
It's main event time.
Malachi Black has recruited Jake the Snake Roberts to not only be in his corner tonight, but to be in the corner of the house of Black Valor. And so he told him specifically, don't get involved. Just watch. And so the match begins, and right off the bat, both men throwing strikes at each other. And then they end up brawling for the first few minutes of the match. And then we see a missed fake out by Muto early on, which Malachi just avoids with the freaking jumping knee strike, sort of absorbing or making Muto swallow the miss in a sense. And so Malachi's strikes a strike, and that's a beautiful roundhouse on a Muto onto the outside, send him out, and then the violence starts. He has Keiji Muto on the barricade, like on the barricade side that like you lean into the audience, and on that quote unquote corner he goes to the edge. He has Muto lying there. And so Malachi Black jumps from the steps. Meteor breaks the barricade. Oh my goodness. The count begins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Malachi Black is already up, but Muto is barely getting up. Until the count of 6 hits, and Muto's back up. But this time he goes, hits a running knee of his own on Malachi. And my goodness, this time the last announce table gets wiped off. And he sets Malachi on there. You know, as Muto attempts to go for himself. There's another that ladder bridge that was said earlier. That stayed there. That thing stayed there. If it wasn't used, then we're gonna make use of it for damage. And then Muto's gonna end up going for the ringside onto the table. That's what's gonna take Malachi down. And so he's going. A tall hooded figure gets a hold of him, hoists up Cage Muto, drops him into the ladder bridge. My goodness, what is that? He gets Malachi Black up. And then he sets up Muto onto the announce table, laying there. And he allows Malachi to climb on top of him onto the shoulder ladder. The short ladder does a double stomp, breaking the table. My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The crowd, not the crowd, the entire venue goes dark. What? What is going on? Muto is back to his feet suddenly. Poison mist to Malachi Blood. It's the Shining Wizard. My goodness. He's stumbling. And then the hooded figure connects with a big boot, taking him out. My goodness. And then the hooded figure hits a chokeslam onto the steel steps. My goodness, Cage Muto might be dead. The Big Show, an old ally of Keiji Muto, comes out trying to prevent this hooded figure from continuing to interfere. But he was prepared. Gets the chair shot into the head. In the House of Black, Vinny Nero and Sam Shaw. And this take care of the Big Show. And so as Malachi recuperates from the mist, he gets back into the ring. And then Muto gets back into the ring chasing. But he's doing something to his foot. He's wrapping something in its barbed wire. And as Muto gets back, Malachi hits his own version of the mist. Hits the Black Knights, making Muto fall in the middle of the ring. Up there, just with a little bit of barbed wire. Counts at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The bell rings. Ladies and gentlemen, the old one. And the new AAA Mega Champ, Malachi Black.
My God.
Hold.
My God.
My.
Holy shit.
Remember, guys, Lady Muto should be a member of the House of Black due to these stipulations they have. My goodness.
My God.
But this time, it's gonna be.
There's kids currently crying in the crowd right now.
There is. Malachi Blackers. Whatever Keiji Muto did that promoted positivity just came back with a single problem. Everybody, the entire arena is all of a sudden, the hooded figure gets closer to Malachi Black. He hugs him. They pat each other's back. And then the hooded figure takes his head off. It's Brody Lee. Brody Lee is the newest member of the House of Black. My goodness. Talk about a debut. Holy shit.
The exalted one is here.
He is. He is here. And he has appeared tonight.
But we cannot ignore the fact we have a new mega champion.
Yes.
Here in AAA. It's in the era of Black.
The House of Black themselves have just become twice as powerful. Now that Malachi's the main man in the company in the addition of Brody.
I feel like every other champion has been warned. They have to watch out.
The Benny Nero and Sam Shaw going after potentially attack titles. MVP has someone to worry about, regardless of who's the contender. Why? Oh my God.
what a show. Well, look at all this. God, this is just
6-7. Brody leave.
Oh, Brody's popularity went up joining the house.
Yeah.
Right.
He's KJ Lewis.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God.
You need to check angle. Wait, go back up. No, go back down. Go down. Go back down. Keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling. Yeah, he went from happy to content. Now, changed to content from happy.
He got some talking.
So his mood's bounced.
Yeah. He's got some talking to do. Like, guys, if you thought this was insane, you have not seen that happen. Bound for Glory is going to be a little bit of this and a little bit of that, with an extra season of Braxton Buckley. So stay tuned. Keep watching. We're not done yet. The night's not over. Because we will shift. It's Bound for Glory. What a pay-per-view we just witnessed. But guys, the action is not over. Because we are now in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. As TNA presents to you, Bound for Glory. Braxton, it's your time to shine, big dog. Let him know what's up.
It is time, y'all. We are here for one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year, Bound for Glory. We've got stack on stack match. We got Sting and Joe for the title. We got the 5v5 match in the fucking Asylum match, pretty much. Elimination Asylum. We have the tag titles. We got a no DQ match. We have an X Division triple threat. A women's triple threat. A number one contenders match. Some great one-on-one matches. But let's get ready into the show, y'all. I'm excited.
Can we just say a little fun fact? We realized that Joe and Sting was actually the main, like, the match for Bound for Glory 2008.
That is the fun fact I would like to say. I looked this up actually the other day. Joe and Sting was actually the match for this pay-per-view in real life in 2008. But funny thing is, Joe was champion. Sting was the challenger.
Which is amazing to think about. That's wow.
And I'll be honest, y'all, I did not know that going into this. I did not until I looked it up. Like, I was looking up, because what I like to do is, like, compare my pay-per-views to the real ones, and I looked that up, and I was shocked. And I told Andrew that. I was like, yo, you won't believe this shit. Joe and Sting fought at this exact pay-per-view for the title, but it was just fuck. Joe was champ. Sting was the challenger.
All right. But here we go. Are you ready, Braxton?
I am bored. Ready. Let's do this.
Fucking go.
First off, we got some pre-show action. We got a 3v3 tag match. I ain't gonna waste too much time on these. We got mostly machine guns. Kevin Kiley taking on Angelico and the Stampede Bulldogs, aka Hart Foundation. TJ Wilson and DH Smith. Great little match. But Kevin Kiley will hit the door dismissed onto TJ Wilson. Kevin Kiley, mostly machine guns, will get the win here today.
Oh, that's a go action tonight. Go action.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As we move right along, we have one more pre-show match, a fatal four-way, baby.
That's sweet.
You know, these four men, four X Division contenders going at it. You know, it's going to be a great match. But at the end of the day, Paul London will hit a beautiful shooting star onto Mark Andrews, getting the win. Paul London will pick up the win here tonight.
Oh my god, beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love you guys. You guys are great. This is what X Division speak.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There you go. We have an event package. Ignore that it says the next pay-per-view. I don't know why it does that. Our next pay-per-view is Turning Point, guys. Let you guys know that. But this is to hype up this show, pretty much. And if y'all are hyped,
oh my goodness,
I'm hyped. Andrew's hyped.
Damn right I fucking am.
We stay hyped.
Oh yes. Mojo Rawley?
He's sharing the impact zone with Rob Gronkowski, baby, of the Patriots.
What time is it? Party time.
But let's get underway. We're starting off with the tag game titles, boy. We're starting off with the GOAT, Vladimir Kozlov. In this match, it's going to be a great back and forth action. Alex will get some good offense onto Jeff and Matt. Vlad will just be powerhousing through them, you know. But Jeff and Matt will hold their own as well. Ending will go as follows. Matt is in the ring with Vladimir. All right. Vladimir is looking for the Iron Curtain. Matt gets out of it. Looks for a twist of fate. Vladimir pushes him into their corner as Alex would tag in Vladimir, like slapping him on the back. Vladimir would be looking for a big move for the Iron Curtain. Hits it, goes for the pin, but the ref's telling him, no, you got tagged out. You have to get. And he's like, what do you do? Getting pissed. And Alex is going for the pin. He's got a 3 count right there, but the ref is too busy talking to Vladimir to get him out of it. So by the time the ref gets in for the count, Matt kicks out at 2. But Jeff learned some ways of people of what they've done. As Alex tries to go for the pin, Jeff sweeps the leg of Vladimir, throws him into the steel step. As Alex is still legal in the ring, Matt calls him up, turning him around, grabs him, twist of fate, tags in Jeff. Because he's back on his apron. Jeff goes up, takes off his shirt, throws in the fans, swanton bomb. Matt Hardy is watching over his brother, make sure Vladimir tries to up. 1, 2, 3. The Hardy Boys are the new TNA Tag Team Champions. Holy shit.
Look at that.
Vladimir put on the fucking mat. Vladimir's getting that bridge. I'm proud of you.
Oh God.
As the Hardy Boys start the show off, we have new tag team champions here.
Oh, wow.
In TNA. The Hardy Boys have done it. They've beaten the Russian Regiment.
Yeah.
Their undefeated streak is over.
Oh.
We're in the era of the Hardy Boys.
Oh Lord.
What's going to be next for them? As they move right along, have Kushida, Yoshitatsu with Tiffany open the line. And if Kushida wins, he must reveal who the leader is of this Black Ryu Syndicate. But if Yoshitatsu wins, Kushida must embrace his inner dragon. It's going to be a technical Japanese bout. You already know. If you watch New Japan, All Japan Dragon Gate, you know what the fuck it's going to be. These guys stiff. And it's just going to be a match. Like this. These guys are going at it. Kushida has the armbar locked in, but Yoshi gets the ropes. Yoshi big roundhouse kick to the head. Kushida kicks out at 2. And the match goes as this. Kushida and Yoshitatsu are on the top rope fighting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yoshitatsu's going for a suplex, but Kushida's picking him up. He's going to hit him trying to get him for a brain buster on the turnbuckle. Oh my God. As he's going for it, a hooded figure is seen distracting the ref. And they're like, what the? It's the mystery man. It's the leader. It's who we saw in the vignette. We don't know who it is. As he's covered up very well with mask and everything, with like a dragon mask on. That gives Yoshitatsu time as he's up, head to face, in the brainbuster to Kushida. He spits black mist into the face of Kushida, blinding him. He's like, what the? And he falls down. Yoshitatsu takes advantage, hits a big roundhouse kick again. But he's not done. He says, embrace the dragon. Hits another one. As the ref The leader stands now on the outside. Yoshitatsu covers Kushida as the ref comes in. 1, 2, 3. Yoshitatsu has beaten Kushida here tonight. And tonight, Kushida joins the Black Ryu Syndicate. And he will have to embrace his inner dragon. His lifeless body is getting carried by Yoshitatsu right now. That's the leader. As they're on the ramp, the leader looks at Yoshi and hands him his own dragon mask, kind of. It'd be like a reddish white dragon. Ooh. As they head to the back where the left was Kushida. My God. But they actually don't stop here. We got the Knockouts title on the line. Mickie James, Gail Kim, Yoshirai. It's going to be a great triple threat. These women are going to give it their all. You know, Mickie James is going to be outnumbered majority of the match because it's Mio and Gail. They're friends. They're teams.
Yeah.
Pretty much what turns the turn point as Gail Kim hits her finisher onto Mickie James. She goes for the pin, but Mio pulls her off. Mio hits her finisher, which is a moonsault. Goes for the pin. Gail Kim pulls her off. They're arguing. And it gets to a point where Mickie goes for the mitt kick. Mio puts Gail Kim in the way so she can dodge it. Mio then goes on the offense, swinging. But at the end of it all, Gail Kim will come back and recover herself as Mio would look for the moonsault again. Gail Kim would go up, freaking suplex her own partner off the turnbuckle. Dropping her down, but that gave Mickie James enough time. As Gail Kim comes down, mitt kick. Stuns her, grabs her, hits that beautiful big old DDT that she does. You guys need DDT Mickie James does. You know, she goes up, hits the Styles for a second, and then drops. DDT, bro.
We know.
Yeah. And Mickie James covered for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Hardcore Country retains the Knockouts title here. About y'all are fight women. Let's go.
We love this.
We love this.
We love it.
But who is going to stop Mickie?
Oh my God! I need to see.
Who's going to stop Mickie, man? She has ran through the roster almost.
Yeah, I need to see Michelle McCool versus Mickie James. Just who would win?
Yeah, who would win? Who would win? Mickie. Look, you got the top diva hardcore country, the Knockouts Women's Champion, Mickie James, or Michelle McCool, the Reinas del Reinas champion.
That's all of what if. But hey, we might visit those eventually. We move on.
Indeed, but we move right along with the show. As Mr. Kennedy makes his way to the ring, you know, he does his entrance. And he waits and sees if Steve Corino working for the challenge. And he does. Here comes Steve Corino. Just know, we haven't seen this man since that brutal battle with Cody. He's still got a little wounds on him, like he's a little bandage on his arm. But he's fine though. He can wrestle. So the match starts, Mr. Kennedy goes on the offense, going at him, but Steve gets some offense in, gets some big stuff going. Mr. Kennedy, this is how the match will go. Mr. Kennedy is looking for the Green Bay plunge. Steve Corino will get out of that, hitting suplex off the top rope. Mr. Kennedy will hit his own modified version in the ring, though.
Ooh.
But as Mr. Kennedy's going for the mic check, Steve Corino would get out of it, roll him up, and kind of, it doesn't look like he's pulling on tights, but he kind of is a little. And Steve Corino will get a fast roll-up win on Mr. Kennedy. Steve Corino will win here tonight. And after the match, Steve Corino would pick up Mr. Kennedy. He says, "Hey, big match, man." And Mr. Kennedy's like, "Yeah, you know, I try to make my case here, but you know, I've had enough of this shit." And he just lays out Steve Corino. Oh my God! Oh my! He lays out Steve Corino, getting a mic check on him, and when he's out the ring with a stunned Steve Corino, and like, people are asking why? Why are you doing? Why? Why did you do this? Oh, Mr. Kennedy, don't worry. You're going to get some wins. Don't worry. You ain't leaving my company.
Who knows?
My God, Mr. Kennedy has just attacked Steve Corino.
I think that's our
move right along.
Come on,
Street fight time, no DQ. Manu, Mason Ryan. The Samoan enforcer. The powerful brute. Right when they both enter the ring, they just start swinging. Like literally, Mason Ryan comes out. Then right when Manu runs into the ring, they just bam, start swinging, and the ref has to ring it back because these motherfuckers are fighting. So yeah, big moments in the match. Big Samoan drop to the outside, like they're gonna be on the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
And Manu will Samoan drop him onto the out apron area, like onto the out floor area, and like that's gonna be a big moment. Chairs will be used, headshots unprotected, obviously, because we're Impact, baby. We take them unprotected here. Headshot.
Oh my Lord.
Manu and Mason Ryan will be bleeding in this match. Doesn't matter what the game says. They will both be busted up. Here's how the ending will go. Manu is calling up for a Samoan spike as he has barbed wire wrapped around his thumb. As Mason Ryan starts to get up, bloody batter, he's turning around. Manu yells, "Yeah!" But right when he turns around, smack chair right to the thumb and head. So the thumb bounces and hits Manu into the head as he got hit with his own spike to the head, pretty much with a barbed wire. And it stuns him where he brushes off the ropes. Mason Ryan takes advantage, pounce, pins him 1, 2, 3. Mason Ryan
freaking go
wins this encounter and wins the match, qualifying himself as still the title for
I see the blood, bro. I see the blood.
Hey, bro, just imagine your blood here, okay?
I would.
But he survives and beats the Samoan enforcer, but can Sting beat the head honcho, though, of the Samoan franchise. Let's see. But we move right along the card tonight. Next we have Styles and Cody. Cody costed Styles his match last month against EC3. So tonight they're going at it. Cody's been making a name for us, making a legacy. Why he is the best damn wrestler here.
Yeah, he has.
In Impact. He's beaten Steve Corino. He's beaten some great names. Styles is the man who built TNA.
Yeah.
So if Cody Rhodes can beat the man who built TNA, that just solidifies him even more.
Solidifies him. Indeed.
But these two men go at it. Big spots. Top rope Con Hilo, Styles, Cody Rhodes on the outside at one point. Cody would hit a beautiful Alabama slam onto the outside floor to Styles.
Mm-hmm.
Barricade, kind of like a big spear to the barricade area, not breaking it, but the side where most the fans are. Cody would do that to Styles. Some Styles would be looking for Styles clash at one point, but his back is hurting really bad, so he can't connect. Cody and flip him out. Doing more damage to that back.
Mm-hmm.
Ends up grabbing him, hitting a crossroads towards later in the match. Go for 10. 1, 2, 2.99. Styles kicks out. Cody gets mad at the ref, gets a little angry. And he's arguing with the ref, push him into a corner, and Styles would then try to recover. He would take a flying, like that jumping clothesline he kind of does sometimes. He does, but Cody gets out of the way, connecting him on the ref by accident.
Ooh.
Cody would then low blow Styles. And he would tell him on the ground, I'm the new fucking face here at TNA. I run this fucking show. And it's my legacy. I'm the best damn wrestler. So he goes to the outside and grabs a chair. He's going to line up Styles with that chair. But as he does, he's going in for the swing. Styles ducks it. Hits a Pele. Bounces the chair onto Cody's face. As he stuns, he grabs him. Styles clash. Goes to the outside. Calling him up. Cody's barely staggering. Phenomenal forearm. But Styles says he wants to make a statement to this kid as he hits another Styles clash on him in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles beats Cody Rhodes here. Good psychology, guys. Of course you guys know good psychology. I wouldn't doubt y'all. You guys had a literal match.
I wouldn't be shocked if there's a European pay-per-view taking place in France or some shit, and they get a 5-star match. I wouldn't be shocked if that happened.
Yeah, I'm shocked this wasn't even a 5-star.
Yeah. See, it's magic.
Dave Meltzer, you're cucking me, you son of a bitch. But Styles, goes on the ramps, get ready to fly, blast through the arena. I am. Cody's just pissed.
Oh, of course.
We lost, Yeah. But we got to move right along.
It's time.
X Division title shot, baby time. It's going to be a great match. Adam Cole comes out to Pope because of Okada. Match begins. Okada goes for a clothesline onto the Pope. The Pope ducks it. Adam Cole catches him with a super kick. The Pope hits a nice kind of his own version of Elijah Express, but Backstabber pretty much hits that.
Mm-hmm.
So Adam Cole and the Pope are fighting each other for a while. The Pope gets thrown out to the outside with Okada. Adam Cole hits a nice suicide dive on both men's.
Yeah.
Getting the crowd on his side. Okada would hit a suplex on the outside to Adam Cole at one point, same with the Pope. The Pope would hit DDT on the outside. Big moments in the ring. Elijah, who's Elijah? Sorry. The Pope would hit the Pope Express onto Adam Cole at one point, getting a 2 count as Okada breaks it up. Okada will hit the Rainmaker on the Pope, getting a 2 count because that Cole would break it up. And Adam Cole would hit Florida Keys onto Okada at one point. Stunning him, going for the last shot, but the Pope would stop him as clotheslines him right there, trying to take advantage, going for the Pope experience. Okada would kick out of that at 2.99. Just all out battle, but the end of the match goes. The Pope gets super kicked, falling to the outside. Okada looks for that Rainmaker to Adam Cole as he's turned around. Adam Cole ducks it, super kicks him, pulls him up, brain busters him. As he bounces off the ropes, last shot connects. But then the Pope would recover in time. He would throw Adam Cole into the turnbuckle apron. And the Pope would go cover Okada. 1, 2, 3. The Pope wins.
What?
The Pope becomes the X Division champion. What? The opportunity. He has said that he was not going to let another opportunity takes away, and he didn't matter what cost, and it was stealing another man's finishing win. And the Pope raises the X Division title. He's ecstatic. But Adam Cole is recovering, upset that he wasn't in the Fallen's Open for his title.
Probably.
What will Adam Cole have to say about that?
We'll see.
We'll have to wait and see. But congrats to our new X Division champion.
Oh my goodness.
The Pope.
What?
As we move right on along, the action don't stop as we have the #1 contenders one-on-one match. Batista, Bobby Roode. These two guys disdain each other. These guys hate each other. All right. So these two are going to give it their fucking all in this match. It's going to be great. The match starts. They lock up. Batista has the power, obviously, but Roode, do some cheeky stuff. Pushes him into the corner. Ref breaks and he cheap shots him there. Gets some offense in. As he tries to hit some running clothesline, Batista grabs him spine buster, doing some big power moves, throughout. Big moments. Roode would hit a hanging, what's it called when they put their head between the legs and they're on the ropes and they drop them down on their head on the mat? What's it called?
Huh?
It's MJF does it. MJF does it like as a finisher sometimes.
Oh, that's a bunch of names. People just call it a leg trap DDT. That's what it used to be called.
Okay. I'm going to call it a leg trap DDT, but it's going to be opposite. He's going to do it onto the apron, spilling them to the outside,
Yeah.
Batista would reverse an Irish whip attempt into the steel steps as Roode will go crashing into the steps, hurting his shoulder a little bit there. But at points, Roode would work on the right arm of Batista a little bit, stomping on it, some points, wrenching it, even in an arm DDT version of it, like a little,
Yeah.
So at points, he can weaken going for the bomb. As they enter the ring, back in, they hit some big moves. Roode would end up hitting actually a beautiful inverted DDT. He totally won't be a future finisher of his. Batista kicks out at 2.99. As Batista at one point recovers enough, it's a beautiful spine buster, calls for the Batista bomb as he grabs him up, but his arm gives out. Roode takes advantage of that, hitting a beautiful pump handle. Batista kicks out. And at one point, Batista has him up for the Batista bomb. Like, he's going for it, but he rakes the eyes as he pushes him. The ref gets stunned, Roode goes for a low blow. Batista pops him, fucking clocks him with a good punch as he bounces off the ropes. Gets him up. Batista bomb. The ref is out, though. As Batista, is going for the crowd's can't. He's got a recount from the crowd, but the ref's unconscious. As Batista's trying to go check on him, Oh my God, Batista! Oh, black hole slam from Abyss to Batista. What the hell? What the fuck? Like Abyss just hit a beautiful black hole slam onto Batista as he gets out of the ring, just standing there. Rude would get the opportunity, grab Batista, hits his Rude Plex. I'm gonna call it the Rude Plex now. He hits that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Bobby Roode has beaten Batista and is the #1 contender. Oh my God, guys.
Dude,
It's the new
I like
number
how both of these are all like super close to that 5.
Is the new #1 contender for the TNA World Title. But after the match, Rude Abyss stares at Rude, and Rude just walked on by. He's like, "Hey man, I got no issue with you." As the rest of the King comes out, Abyss would pick up Batista, hits another black hole slam, and they stand over and bury Batista's body. I think Decay has their next victim in mind, and I think it's Abyss wanting Batista. My God.
Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Shall we?
What will happen? But we've been going along. Oh baby, this is the match I've been looking forward to, guys. This is the match I was looking. It's called Stardom for them. It's the closest thing I can get to Elimination Asylum. Think of Lethal Lockdown, but don't think of the Lockdown. It's a steel. It's like a steel cage, but the weapons are already in the ring, and all the teammates are in the ring. Team Empire makes their way. Team Flock makes their way. The ref has to stand there and says, "You guys cannot fight until I ring this bell." They each all wield weapons in their hand. Okay? And the announcers let the Elimination Asylum match begin. Reference about their fucking goal anyway. Like literally, man, it's not even a minute in, and Lucky Cannon's busted fuck open.
Oh my God.
Raven had a barbed wire kendo stick, and he was breaking it on him.
He's a bleeder.
So we don't waste a lot of time here. I'm not going to go through too many big moments, but you could think about it. There's going to be some big moments.
Oh yeah.
I tell you, we're going to get into. They're going to get on top of it at one point. There's going to be a suplex on top of the stage, But here's how the order goes of eliminations. Drew McIntyre would have beautiful running rocket kick. Claymore. Pinning Kyle O'Reilly, eliminate him. As Bobby Fish tries to take advantage, Wade stops him. Hitting a wasteland. Pinning Bobby Fish. Ravens walk down. Down 2 members right there. Helps them. But Tyler Black takes advantage of a sneaky roll up at one point to Lucky Cannon that other teams don't realize. Pinning Lucky Cannon. Lucky Cannon's eliminated. The women have been going at this whole time because, they're going to let the men fight the women. Come on, man. You got to let them fight.
Yeah.
Maurice, is looking for the French TKO, but Evie gets out of it and hits her with a big old kendo stick to the back, stunning her there, hurting her. She runs the rope. Evie packed her. I'll think of a better name sooner or later.
Yeah.
Evie pins Maurice. As Evie celebrates, EC3, this fucking asshole, hits her up, hits the 1%er on Evie, pins Evie and eliminates her. And he's over. He's like, "Yeah, get your ass out of my ring." You know, he's getting a random boost. He's getting a random boost for that. So right now, guys, to tell you the field that's remaining, we have Drew, Wade, and EC3 to Raven, Tyler Black. Raven and Tyler Black, you know, does their best to work together. They do. And at one point, they will actually hit a big double team move as Raven will hit the even flow onto a chair to EC3, pinning EC3. EC3 will be eliminated. And Tyler Black, you know, would hit a beautiful Skywalker onto Drew as then Raven would come in, get another even flow onto Drew before Wade could come in to help even the odds. He's eliminated. It's down to Wade versus Tyler Black and Raven. As Raven laughs Metallica chants, "Please, come on, man. Please. I'm sorry, I didn't mean all the things." Okay? But Raven, I got one last thing to say. Don't turn your back on the Empire. Raven's like confused as he turns around. Tyler Black hits a Skywalker onto Raven.
Damn.
What the hell? What the hell? He just hit his own partner. He's still leading this match. Wade would laugh as Wade would then pick up Raven and yell, "Never turn your back on the Empire." Hits the wasteland onto a chair. He tells Tyler Black to get on top of him, lay on top of him. Wade would pin both Tyler Black and Raven at the same time, eliminating them both in unison. As Wade Barrett will win for his team in the Elimination Asylum.
Damn.
Bullshit. Fucking Ravens. But that means, guys, Ravens flock is no more.
That is true.
And the Empire has gained their new final member as Tyler Black joins the Empire. And guys, I am proud to announce that is one of my sub goals I written down. When we started the series, I gave myself 3 sub goals. And that was one of my goals, is to have someone in Raven's flock turn into the Empire. And that's what we did here tonight. But man, what is Raven going to have to say about a guy he considered probably his protege turning on him? But we can't wait till next week. But it's main event time.
It's main event time.
It's main event time. TNA World Title on the line. The head honcho, so franchise Mojo, and Sting are reigning, defend first ever TNA World Champion. These two will go to blows.
Mm-hmm.
These men are going to give it their fucking all. You know, Joe, goes to the outside at the beginning of that. He's like, no, I'm going to make you work for it. As Joe is tossing to the crowd, Joe would hit, Sting would hit a suicide dive on the outside.
Ooh, okay.
You know, throw him into the barricade. Hits a Stinger splash on the barricade area to Joe. As he goes into another one, Joe would actually get out of the way for that one.
Yeah.
As Sting would go a body first into the barricade, hung up on it, would then hit a drive-by kick on it. Pretty much like a big punt to there.
Yeah.
He's hanging there. He would clear the announce table, but they won't do nothing with it yet because Sting stops him after that. You know, leaning on him. You know, Sting would hit a beautiful suplex on the outside, throwing it back on the inside of the ring. You know, going in, running some more punches. He would hit a nice DDT going for the pin, getting a 1.5 count. You know, Joe backs up into the corner. Sting's going for another center spike, but Joe says, "Mr. Choice!" and he drops his hands.
I love that.
As Sting now then recovers, Joe will hit that insecurity. You know that.
Yeah.
That insecurity kick in the corner. He's grabbing him up for a muscle buster, but Sting rolls out of it into a neck breaker. You know, then Sting would get on the apron. Joe would recover in time, but Sting, would hit him with a hot shot, kind of like a hot shot, but hang him down as drops. So as Sting tries to get some air on the outside, but as Joe recovers in time, he hits a beautiful, suicide dive on the outside Sting.
Mm-hmm.
Joe would then bring Sting to the announce table. They're brawling on it. Joe is looking for a Uranagi, but Sting gets out of it, grabs him, scorpion death drop, putting him through the table. Oh my God. Sting, still slow and groggy, throwing Joe back into the ring, tries to cover him, but from that time of waiting, he gets a 2.99. Sting then looks to lock in the Scorpion Deathlock. He gets it in, but Joe gets the ropes. He then looks for it again. Joe pushes him away, hits him with a clothesline. Goes up. He actually puts him in the corner, hits the muscle buster this time, and he also gets a 2.99 as Sting kicked out, and Joe is a little mad. As he's going for the sleeper, the Coquita clutch, he's trying to lock it in. Sting will reverse it, hitting kind of a stunner variant right there. Stunning Joe. Joe would back up, but Sting would hit him with the Scorpion Death Drop, locking in the Scorpion Deathlock. Joe looks like he's fading away. But in time enough before we're gonna do the hand thing where you drop 3 times, you lose automatically, not like one time. He gets 2, but he stops it in time. He pushes Sting into the rope, and then he catches him with a suplex. And he would hit another. He would then, in time hits another suplex. Another suplex. He would hit 6 suplexes in a row. And then he would go to the corner, hit a muscle buster on Sting. He would go to all 4 corners and hit a muscle buster on.
Oh my God.
He's taking this old man out. As Joe says it's time for this old man. Night. He's locking it in. He's got it in. Sting, is fighting it. He's fighting it. And he passes out, Ref does the 1, 2. Sting fights it. He's getting up back to his feet, pushes him into the corner, hits a Stinger splash, hits a Scorpion Death Drop. He calls for one more lock, but as he's going down to go for the lock, Joe catches him in the clutch. Sting in the middle of the ring. Can't move. Sting's fading. And the ref does the arm thing again. 1, 2, 3. Samoa Joe beats Sting.
Shit.
And he makes the champion pass out.
You got it.
We have a new TNA world champion.
My oh my. The head honcho.
And the head honcho dethrones the first ever TNA World Champion, and he, recovering, sweating, grabs his TNA title as we end the show with the next segment. Just give it the jump. Just give it the jump. Just we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna ignore that.
Yeah.
We're gonna ignore what that says. Joe stands over a lifeless Sting's body as the rest of the group comes out. The Samoan soldiers, the Usos, Manu, stitched up a little bit, comes out, raising up the ones for the head honcho as he raises the TNA World title up. It's a new era for TNA.
Yes, it is.
We're in the head honcho's era. We're in Joe's era. He is our TNA World Champion. This is how we end Bound for Glory.
What? Show. Holy shit.
Oh, shut up, Joshua. Fuck you, man. You were. Hold on. No, go back up. Go the fuck back up. Fuck you, Joshua. You weren't there in the segment. You ain't fucking there. Let's freaking go, baby. That's it.
Yeah.
And I got my 5-star. I got my 5-star,
Yeah.
guys. I was going to be a little pissed if I didn't.
Oh my gosh.
I gained fans. We gained fans.
Fans. Holy shit.
We gained fans. We're back in it, baby.
We're so back. We're so back.
We have to lose 20,000 more before the next pay-per-view.
Before the next big pay-per-view. Let's take a look at this. Okay.
Hey, Orton and Edge had them. Petey and Scott, baby. Bro, are they stealing your idea?
Maybe.
Are they doing the Hogan, Booker, Paul Tracy? What
Who the heck is Scott Lost?
I don't know, but he's going to New Japan, I guess.
TNA.
TNA.
Oh my gosh. 3 times. Yo, that's a win, bro. We're getting there.
Yo, also, can we get a zoom in on the final one right there? Can we see who's on that last one? You see, guys, every other match not picked up here, other than them, the Russian Regiment, baby.
Oh my god.
I told everyone you're stupid about my boys. But guys, what a show!
What a show! Oh,
Mr. Bensworth.
Mr. Bensworth. Oh,
who is this?
What are you
this guy? Andy Timberlake.
This is your late. Yeah. All right. Mr. Pleased to meet you. Oh, okay.
What?
Well, so let's just get a little. The Grand Invitational is a new tournament where talent from all over the world face off to see who is the best. Okay. Superstars will represent their companies or the indies, competing in dream matches and igniting company rivalries for the chance to write their names in the history books. I love that.
Oh.
The Grand Invitational itself will be in charge of the booking, and we plan to deliver the best possible show for the fans. With substantial backing from our board of directors, we plan to run the tournament every year. I love that.
I like that.
I wanted to personally invite you to the inaugural edition of our tournament, which will be held next month. That will be its own episode, by the way, guys.
It will be.
Besides the chance to win and establish your company's supremacy, we're ready to offer you a settable payment of $250 for participating. Okay? The Grand Invitational will be a one-of-a-kind event that your company cannot miss, especially if you don't want the competitor to claim all the glory. Okay? So, can we expect you to... Ooh. How does it work? The Grand Invitational is a 16-person elimination tournament held over 2 nights. Companies select their participants right before the event starts, so you have a month to decide who to send. The number of entries for companies depends on their reputation, with the remaining entries coming in from the the Indies. World Wrestling Entertainment and New Japan Pro Wrestling have joined the Grand Invitational this time. Of course, top stars from the Indies will also be present. How are the winner shows?
How are the winner shows?
Winners are decided by the Grand Invitational's booking committee. This means that your win/loss won't be affected. I love that.
Good.
I can't tell you exactly how the process works. I believe it has something to do with computers. Suffice to say that the more popular the talent is, the more likely they are to win. That means it's best to send your top superstars. What does the winner get? The winner is awarded the prestigious TGI trophy, as well as a significant boost to their status, while all participants benefit from the increased exposure. The winning company is also proud to gain some things. Are there new rules for the tournament? The Grand Invitational was held under pure wrestling rules, which means there are no managers, gimmick matches, or dusty finishes. In an effort to stay impartial, no company can send any staff of their own. Finally, in any match, there is always a chance of injury. It is my obligation to tell you that the Grand Invitational cannot be held responsible for any injuries sustained during it. You fucker.
Makes
How did it start? In a wrestling world filled with competitions like year-end awards and top 50 ranking, we thought, why not have talent directly compete against each other? We had to host the tournament ourselves on neutral grounds. You can imagine if the bookers had to figure out who would win, we'd never get started. Valid? Investors came in running once we told them how much fans would pay to see the top companies fight it out. And here we are, excited to be part of it. Wonderful. The Grand Invitational will run at the start of next month. You can select your entries once you arrive, and I will be available to answer any questions. Richie Steamboat.
That's awesome. Well, guys, before he does any of this, me and Andy, we do know about the Grand Invitation because of our solo series that we've done and stuff.
Yes.
We know what happens. But it will be its own special episode. And him and me have made a rule that we will not put any champions in to make it fair.
Indeed so.
But anybody that doesn't have a belt by that time is all game. Now we can't help what the WWE, New Japan, are all them put in. They're probably going to put in champions. They normally do.
Yeah.
But that will be its own special episode. This is y'all's way of like our own Survivor Series kind of. It also, gives us little bragging rights. Like what if let's say Steve Corino beats his Kurt Angle?
Or what if my Drew Gulak beats your Sting?
Well, that's not gonna happen.
And that's because Sting won't be in the tournament, guys.
Sting will not probably be in that.
Alright, Richard Steamboat hit my line saying, I don't perform too well on the weekly shows. How about a bit of a break? Save me for the monthlies. No weekly shows.
You haven't even booked, dog. You've been booked like once?
He had like a little program with El Hijo del Fantasma. You know what? I can get behind that.
That's 3 months. You can't book that, man.
He beat him. He beat Rey Mysterio. What?
Wait, what? Wait, what is it?
Vinny Nero.
Vinny had a weird.
Oh.
I got this. Yeah, you're pretty good. But I think you can do better. Maybe you could even. No, it's fine. I have T versus Hulk Hogan.
Shane has come back though. Alright, guys.
Well, that's him. Let's see what he got.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the same Grand Invitational stuff. Pleased to meet you. Just yes. Oh, I get $350.
You're fucking broke.
I get paid more. I need it. Yes, I will be there, Mr. Bensworth. I will gladly. You're gonna love. Let's see in our next match. Oh yeah, I can do that. That ain't nothing. Oh, okay. Future superstar.
Ooh.
Oh, I gotta sign that motherfucker.
Ooh.
That's mine.
Well, like,
I'm gonna go who that is real quick.
and Raven is on his last appearance.
That's perfectly fine because he will be used. And who's that? Who's that other future star again? Klondike. Who?
Kremlin?
His name is. It's a Horus. Horus. He's a Russian wrestler.
Oh.
Hey man, have you ever heard of the Russian Regiment, bro? I think you would fit right in.
Oh my god.
So, how much did Juice want in the Indies?
We'll check right now.
Does he want? Oh, there, good sure.
Oh my gosh. This is deep.
I think you would make a great addition to the Impact roster. 150? Make the offer. Okay. Okay, he doesn't want 150. How about 175? I'm gonna go to 175. Would you do that? Jesus fucking Christ, Juice. Okay, you're putting a ringer.
Do you want to go in a debt?
I don't have that much money. No, I do not want to go in debt. Just get much. Okay, Mr. Juice, I'm going to throw you one last offer. 200.
Oh.
You son of a bitch. You're going to sit on the training roster, though. I'm not sending you. No.
But don't we have the advanced training facilities?
Hmm?
Don't we have the training facilities as well? So
yes. So we're not sending him the main roster. No.
No, but like,
We're gonna,
I don't know. All right.
I'm not wasting any more credit points. You son of a bitch. I fucking love you. I don't know if I said this in the draft, guys, but I think I wanted to draft Juice. He was in it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we got you fucking Robinson.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in. This was a hectic pay-per-view.
Indeed, man.
We will catch you guys as always. Same time, same channel, same day of the week. Ciao, ciao, guys.
Hostess.